I was waiting for that to do its thing in case for any reason there's an issue.
In the restream.
I'm online! Yeah! What you doing? Oh, I never do that. Probably should.
Probably should.
Probably should. You can add the other platforms now, as they say.
Platforms?
Platforms. Yeah. Woohoo! Come craft with me. Come craft with me. I'm crafting solo tonight.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you gonna craft with me?
No.
Okay. Okay.
There's nobody there.
Hey, Sarah Louise. How are you? Ashley's here too. Hello, hello. Yay. Okay. Let's get starting. Oh yes. Can you guys tell us if the audio is working? Because I decided to disconnect our normal headphones with a wire so I could have Bluetooth headphones, and now I've left my Bluetooth headphones inside. Silly sausage. Audio is good. Thank you, Kenrick. And Bronwyn's here too. Hello. How we all doing? Awesome sauce. All right. Get some of this crafting malarkey on the go. I am having a look to see if I can find my stitched ovals. And I feel like I think that mask is different too. It feels like much more up close or something, but I think what maybe what the difference is we've got a different camera, haven't we? Because we were using Mark's before.
Is it normal?
Well, I don't know.
The cover?
I don't know. What are you saying?
I think it's a different.
Well, I don't know how a different mask will have magically appeared, but if you say it's a different mask. What did you do?
I'm not broken.
Oh dear. Hello everybody, happy Friday, congratulations, you've made it to the weekend. And hasn't it been the longest week in the history of weeks? Kenrick says, weekend finally. Hey Kenrick, what's it been like having like video conferences for school and things? I wonder if they're going to do that with Piper at any point. Sarah Louise says, what we doing tonight? We're making cards. Why are you laughing? It wasn't that funny.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. Tally's here. Hey, Tally. I've been talking about you all day.
All day.
Well, yeah, because everybody kept asking about the cards.
Oh, yeah.
Piper and I made some cards to give to this volunteer group who are supporting people in the community which are lonely and isolated and stuff, and we made some cards. We had 50 cards for them, and we used the little printed die cut things, and people keep on asking, oh, did you colour them in? I'm like, no, not me. Should have just said yes. Yes! But then Polly would have watched and went, pretty sure that's mine. Kenrick says the teachers don't really know what to do themselves sometimes, but overall, it's okay. Yeah. And Marjorie says, a colleague of mine organised a bingo on Facebook tonight, and that was so much fun. That's awesome. One of my friends put a Facebook post saying, really looking forward to the online quiz and curry night organised by our street. So I don't know how that went down, but I'm guessing it was like a live stream or something, and there was you make your own curry obviously, and then you do a quiz, and I thought that's so fun. Ruth says, can I cheat and get some printed ones? Well, I'll put them in with your order, saying as she just placed a big order. That's allowed, Ruth.
Wait a minute. Why is she buying stuff from you, but she's asking me for free computer games?
Ruth, is that true? You're buying things from me, but you're getting free handouts from Craig. You want free computer games? We are going to be making a baby card tonight because even with all the crazy, babies are being born. And there was a special little bambino born. Was it yesterday? Man, this week has been so long. I feel like it was yesterday.
No.
Was it the day before? Anyway. There has indeed been a bambino come into the world, little Eli. So I'm excited about making a little welcome to the world baby card for this little dude. Hot Tally says, no problems, I actually wouldn't have noticed, and I've got no problems, I know you wouldn't care. All right, so I'm actually thinking that I might go for the quilted heart background die on here with little, with like light blue behind it. I think that'd be really pretty. And then I want to build maybe a shaker on the front. Craig, what do you think, a shaker? Shake it, shake it, shake it.
I want to fix this mask.
You want to fisk the mask. You want to fish. Oh man, this is going to be a long stream if I can't even say the word fix. Anyway, let's cut this out. Before I get too much further forward, I just wanted to say that we have a promotion going on at Heffy at the moment, that if you place an order, any order, no matter how much you spend, will actually get a free stencil. It's the Sprinkled with Fun stencil. Pretty sure in the graphic that I made, I called it Sprinkled with Love, but it's actually called Sprinkled with Fun, but never mind. And also, if you spend over, you can see this now, if you spend over, I literally flinched so bad there. If you spend over £60, you actually get a free stitch hearts background die. Da-da-da-da. That's exciting. So, gotta check that out, if that's your jam. Wednesday. So, yesterday was Thursday. The day before yesterday, it was true. So, there you go. He was born on Wednesday. Okay, I'm going to take all these little hearts and just push them to the side for now. Because if we make this into a shaker, I might put them in there. I might just do that. Did you fix it, Craigie?
No, I don't know what.
You don't know what's happened? We've changed the camera because the camera we were using actually belonged to a friend of ours, and then he was like, I kind of need that now that everybody's working from home. So we're like, oh yeah, because ours was just in a drawer, wasn't it? Should be the same camera. I've probably moved something, you know what I'm like. Okay, I'm going to use a Ice Blast piece of cardstock from Heffy over here. Good evening, Iris. And good evening, Katrina. And Yell says, do you have a set of baby stamps? We have got the Excellent News stamp set, which has got little chickens, and that has got some little chicks and things in it. What are you doing, Craigie?
I'm getting there.
Are you getting there?
I don't know.
What's happening?
I'm trying to fix it.
Oh well. We might also need to make a birthday card later tonight because somebody's celebrating a birthday tomorrow.
Who's that?
you.
Yeah.
Greg doesn't normally get a birthday card, a handmade birthday card. Greg's normally one of the lucky ones that gets a shop bought one. But not these days. All right. So let's stick this down. So yes, if you spend over £60, you'll get the stitched hearts background die. Not this one. This is a quilted heart, but the stitched hearts. But because it's a full size of the card, it's one of those things that makes it really easy to throw together a card. And in fact, somebody messaged me earlier asking, do the backdrop dies fit on an A6 piece of card for us people in the UK using A4 card? So it is a different dimension. So it won't fit perfectly like this, in the way it does on an American size A2 note card. But what I tend to do then, in that case, is I use, did you fix it?
Yeah,
Sure. I use the metric stitch rectangles, and I use the second biggest size, and then I cut it down into a panel, and then I stick that onto an A6 card. So that's a nice way to actually, you can still use these kind of backdrops.
Is the monitor further forward?
Is the monitor further forward? Maybe. Let me see.
No, push it back.
Is that it?
I don't know. You've got one.
Got that cable happening. It's really bugging you, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Sure.
Right. I'm off.
Right, have fun.
Wait, you did that?
All right, so I'm going to, because I'm going to be doing I want to do the backdrop like this, and then a frame, and I'm going to grab some acetate as well. So let me get some acetate to work on that. Are you staying here with me, Ranger? Want to go up onto the chair? Are you okay down there? He's snoozing. Snoozering. Bye, Craig. Poor Craig. Shop bought cards are no good compared to your cards, Lesley. I know. It was always kind of like the novelty, because when, I give handmade cards to everybody, but he's the special one. I'll actually spend money on him, type of thing. But it's a bit of a misnomer, because the handmade ones obviously cost way more than a shop bought one. That metric A6 size die is one of my most reached for dies. I use it all the time, says Katrina. Yay! Hey, Suze. How you doing, lady? All right, so I have got my overly excited dies here, and I have not the biggest, because the biggest cuts right the size of this, and I don't want it to be that big. I want it to be this sort of slightly smaller size. And in fact, I'm going to take it apart for a minute and cut one like this. And I think that's actually just going to slightly cut off the edge, but that's fine, because the frame will cover it up. And then I need there we go. And I need an acetate piece. Now this is quite a thick acetate, so I do expect that it won't cut right the way through, but that's fine. I'll just use the scissors to go around the edges and encourage it to come out There we go. Away for now. So you were asking if I had a set of baby stamps. So we've got the excellent news, but I'm thinking that I might actually use the Dinky Dinos, because there is a Dinky Dino that is popping out of a shell, which I think is kind of cute and would work really well. All right, so this is pretty much most of the way there. Just needs a little bit of encouragement. And this also has a plastic sheet on the front that tends to, the blade kind of gets caught on it rather than slicing through it. Okay, and now I can do my frame with the big one and the little one. So I put it upside down first of all and try and eyeball it a bit. And I might actually take these off. I'll try that. I'm sure if it's not perfect, it'll still look cool. That'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Awesome sauce. Okay, so we've got some card. Wonderful. I'll put these away so that I don't lose them. So the plan is I have a base piece like this, and I have a frame like this, and then I can use this to cut bits and pieces out of it if I so wish. And I like the idea of having some of the bumpy clouds. I thought that would be cute. And then I wanted to do the cute little dino somewhere. And I've got the word congrats to pull out as well. Congrats. Or I could do hello baby. Oh, what if I did hello and then used the stitched alphabet letters? That might be so cute. Hello. And then stitched alphabet letters to do baby. Hello baby. Or even hello baby Eli. That would be cute too. The other thing that I was considering was maybe using the curved banner die in the classic sentiments. Let's have a look, see what's in the classic sentiments. So classic sentiments, we've got new baby. Happy baby shower, which could turn into happy baby. It's a boy. I like it's a boy. I like that option. Oh, I don't know where my other classics have gone to. Oh, it's called Carbon War Classics. here we go. We've got such big news. Hugs and kisses. And then in excellent news, let's see what's in there. We've got congratulations. Such excellent news with the egg, which would work with the dino. Oh, we've got has arrived. We could have Eli has arrived if we wanted to do that. What do you guys think? Should we do Eli has arrived or hello baby? Or baby has arrived? I don't know. We could have hello Eli. I love the name Eli. I quite like Eli has arrived. We could even do hello baby up on the front, and then Eli has arrived on the inside. That would be cute. I kind of like that. Eli has arrived on the inside. Hello baby on the outside. What do you guys think? It works, huh? So let's line this up here. And I'm going to do a little bit of jigsaw piecing, I think. So we've got hello baby. We need baby. Hi Vanessa, how we doing? B A B there we go, Y. And in fact, because Piper and I were making some cards earlier, I have some little strips of card left over, which would be the perfect size for these alphabeters. Sounds like plans, Dan. So let's do baby. Oh, baby, baby. So how is everybody doing with their mental health and all the crazy out there? I think it's definitely a crazy time. I actually saw something, somebody had posted a thing on Facebook, and I thought it was really cool. Oh, and it said, just checking in, and then it said, if you'd like option 1, we're doing great. It was like a pink heart or something. We're managing, you know, yellow heart. The blue heart was I'm struggling, things like that. And I was like, that's such a nice way for people to kind of put themselves out there without having to write a, you know, a post that's really out there. Because this is unusual times. And we have, I'm trying to make a conscious effort of, like, reach out to people some more, especially people in my family whom I am like the worst person. I hardly ever phone my mom and Craig's mom, etc. So I'm trying to be much better at that. Trying. Hello, baby, says Judy. Watching on the big screen, so can't comment from there. But I'm watching and loving this card. Yay! It always seems a little weird to me that people are watching me up on the big on the telly. I'm so proud of Piper though, because she has done like 3 streams this week or something like that. She's done really well. I think kids are a lot more resilient than adults anyway. Yell says, I love the little pram design. Yeah, maybe we could do like this guy in the pram. I'm not sure about the perspective and the ratio and everything. So we'll have a look. We'll have a look. That'd be cool. Sarah Louise says, I'm good, enjoying not being able to go out. I have type 1 diabetes, so I need to shield for 12 weeks. It's a good job I have craft supplies. Absolutely. Sue says, I'm thankful we're healthy. Hubby is a truck driver, so he's delivering lots of grocery store items around the country. I'm day 16 in the house to keep from getting it. Wow, well done. That's hardcore. I'm not finding it so bad, but then I haven't really been out all that much, because we're at least 10 days in the house, because Piper had that like sniffle. She was poorly for a bit, so we just stayed in since then. So we haven't really seen empty shelves, and I think that will probably like have a mental toll more than anything else, to be honest. All right, let's see what we've got. We'll do some little clouds. Those clouds are cute. What did I do with my... Put it away. And I kind of like the idea of like a tone on, a white. Quite like white on white. Especially when it comes to like baby cards and things, because it has that sort of clean cotton kind of feeling. Vanessa says, the time I will struggle is if I run out of glue or cardstock. Absolutely. I think the biggest risk for crafters is like mojo, because certainly if things are tough, I struggle with crafty mojo. It's like, it's not about having the time, it's about having the motivation and whatnot. What should we do? That was that one. Let's try this one. I'm not sure whether I want the clouds to go up or down, but it's an oval, so I don't have to make a decision now, so that's good. Must be hard with kids at home. Yes. I only have one. Thank the Lord. And she's doing really well. Like, I cannot complain at all. But she just is so much better when she gets like attention, if that makes sense. So it's not so much about like for her, it's kind of about she just wants my constant attention. So I've been trying to draw the new release. But it's proving pretty much impossible. Because for me, when it comes to drawing and things like the new release, it really is about, oh, have I done this wrong way around? Oh, this one. I need to get in the zone. I need to immerse myself into it. And that's not something I can do with the kiddo. Mom. This is looking kind of like an Easter egg, and I'm not gonna lie, kind of think it's fun. Isn't it though? It's so cool. Okay, so I want some texture, but I like the tone-on-tone look. So I think I might go for a little Swiss Dots embossing folder. Let me just bring this over because I don't want to take away from this either. I think that would be really cute. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do it. If I can find my embossing folders, that is. Let's see, it's not over there. Awesome. So I'm actually going to assemble these all together using my memo tape because I think that will help everything like keep its shape a little bit more. And I'm going to assemble it with the front on the sticky. Like so. And hopefully that'll still work. Okay, I might need to fiddle around a bit and get the right sandwich because I've not used it on this Gemini. Okay, I took out the plastic shim. Let's see if that works. It might need to go back in again. Oh no, we're good. My craft desk is now my work desk and I'm struggling. Yes, I get that. So my craft desk is also my work desk. And we've been talking about moving house for forever. And one of the things that I said to Craig that I really, really want is in a desk in my craft room that's not my crafting desk. It was particularly troublesome and struggling. I struggled a lot with it whenever I was doing a lot more edited videos, because for me, when I was editing the video, like I would craft on a Friday night or whatever, and then it would be midnight, and then I would go inside, and the next day I'd want to edit the video, but like the craft desk is so messy, so I couldn't just get into it, and then it's just made it a long drawn out affair, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to have baby Eli. I'm actually going to add, I think, some like a yellow tone to these. Oh no, it feels like it's gonna stick. Okay, we just need to pull off real gentle, like. Okay, so I want to add a really soft yellow, maybe like a scattered straw. I'm trying to think what other would be a real soft yellow. Just to the edges, maybe with my blending brushes or something. Let's see. I feel like a limoncello and oh, what's it called? Squeezed lemonade would be, it's too yellowy, I think. want it to be more subtle than that. Let's see if I can find. I'll test it out first of all. Yeah, I just want it to be a super little hint of color. So we're gonna go on the, I think on the under edge of all of these. Bronwyn says, my 7-year-old has been FaceTiming her friends a lot. She is an only child too. Yeah, we haven't done FaceTiming, but Piper has done some. She's been playing online games with a headset, so she can talk to them. So that's been good. And also Animal Crossing has been an absolute blessing this week. Oh, I think I'm going to use some squeezed lemonade to brighten this up. It's not quite as bright now that I wanted it to be. Never happy. But that's okay. We can just add a little lemonade, squeezed lemonade. There we go. That's better. Little combo action. Sue says she's obsessed with Animal Crossing. Suze, we got a hookup, girl. So today, right, last night, I added Jessica Francisco on Animal Crossing. I was all excited, and I messaged her and I was like, oh, come and visit me in Animal Crossing. So she came over to my world and she gave me all these things and I was all excited. But because it was late, Craig's like, come on, come sit. It's after midnight. Come on, come to bed. And I was like, but Jessica's just arrived. And so I pretty much had to be like, right, gotta go. Dad's yelling at me. And so I went anyway, that was fine. And then today Piper was playing and she was saying, oh, I really want to go so-and-so, but I need to have a ladder. And I was like, oh, I've got a ladder. Jess, give me a ladder. And she's like, oh, I wanted a ladder and all this stuff. I'm like, don't worry, you'll get a ladder. I'll play later and I'll drop it in, you know, I'll give it to you, that's fine. And so I'm running around trying to get the post ready, and Piper like shouts to me, Mom, I'm using your profile, okay? And I'm like, oh, sure, like, I'm racing the post, sorry, I can't stop right now, and I'm trying to get the post on. And she said, okay. And then I walk past again, and she goes, just so you know, Mum, I'm playing with Francisco. I was like, what? She said, I'm playing with Francisco. I said, do you mean Jessica Francisco? Yeah. And I was like, you're playing with Jessica Francisco? You're playing with my friend? She's like, yeah. It's like, does she know that it's you, not me? She's like, yeah, I said it's Piper. Will you still play with me? I was like, oh, okay. And then I go back past her another time and she goes, oh, by the way, Mum, I've changed you to look like me. Talk about rude. She's stealing my Animal Crossing identity. Honestly. Can't believe that. That's shocking. All right. So I'm popping these back in here. Little jigsaw. So cute. And this is going to go on here like this. And this is not stuck down. This is going to have some acetate on it first of all. And in fact, I might even put another bumpity bumpity on the front here. I'm not sure yet. And we want to have Hello Baby, I think. Is it Hello Baby we're going to go for? or baby has arrived. I can't remember. Oh, hello, baby. And then Eli is here. I think that's what, or Eli has arrived. All right. I like this. And we're going to have this little guy. Now, I wanted to check the pram. Let me check the excellent nose pram. Oh, no, it's very small. It's definitely not going to work with that. But I think we're going to add another thing here, another bit of cloud here. Where's my ovals gone? Did I put them away already? I did. So it's this one. And gonna use this bit of card. To cut that out. Iris says, oh, sorry, I'm losing thing here. Oh, chatting. Too busy chatting. The teacher encourages them to connect with their friends via FaceTime as she's more concerned about their mental and emotional well-being. That is an amazing point. Leslie, I'm ordering on your site. Do I need to add the free stencil and item of order, or do they add automatically? Nope, you do not need to add anything whenever we print out the packing slip. We just check how much it was, and if it's over 60, you'll get the stitched hearts included, and if it's not over 60, you'll get, oh, so you'll get the stitched hearts and the stencil, but if it's under 60, you'll get the stencil. We've got a pack, a little bundle of them on the side, so you don't have to add anything. I have to find out what Animal Crossing is too. Oh, it is a game on the Nintendo Switch. And it is all sorts of amazingness. I love it. All right, I kind of like that. If I can make it work, that is. I'll go for this. I like it because there's no enemies and you can go at your own pace. At least she told you, says Yell Yells. That's true. That's true. And I have a lot of crafty friends who have Animal Crossing, so I'm pretty sure that's the reason why she wanted to do it, because, oh, I've gone way too far out. Well, I had the things that she didn't have, so she was wanting that. Let's see. Not going to matter all that much, I suppose. I like it because no shooting and violence. Absolutely. It's relaxing and friendly. Yeah. And you are still like teaching the kiddos things, because you have to get like a loan to build your house, and then you have to pay off the loan. And well, I think, oh, this is a completely different white from what we've got in the background. Ooh. I'm okay with that, actually. I'm okay with that. And it's like a balloon floats by with a present attached to it, so you need a slingshot. But of course, I didn't have a slingshot, so I'm like, you win some, you lose some. That's just life. And oh yeah, one of the things I think is really funny is that in this version you have a phone, so the little thing is like takes this big phone and it has apps on it and stuff. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. Okay, so we've got Hello Baby, and I just want white, I think. Maybe we'll go for white foam. And maybe we will have, okay, I'm gonna stick on this to the acetate. And maybe get some shaker action on the go. Yeah, you need to get Nintendo Switch, absolutely. Sue says, I'm already on my 3rd house edition. Wow. You're killing it. I just got my first upgrade, and I've been in my house once. And then Piper said to me that, oh, by the way, Mum, I've redecorated your house so that it looks a bit like my house. I'm pretty sure that she just wants to use my profile so that she can play with all my crafty friends. I'm like, get your own friends. It's funny. But to be honest, it's keeping her quiet. And that is a big plus at the moment. She's enjoying it. She's able to play and talk to people and set goals. And she's doing her homework or her homeschool learning. She keeps telling me off every time I say homework. She's like, it's not homework, Mummy, it's school. It just happens to be at home. But she has an answer for everything. All right, let's see if I can find if there's plastic on this side or on this side. Here we go. Hi, Candy. Candy says, taking a break from crafting today. Sarah Louise says, my youngest is Animal Crossing, so I might have to give it a go. I would recommend it. And I have finished, about 3 computer games in all my life. I would not call myself a computer gamer. Even though Piper would love for Mummy to play more computer games. She would really like me to play Minecraft, but it's just not my thing. Which is funny because it's obviously, it's got the word crafting in it, for goodness sake. But it's a, I don't know. I don't find it visually appealing enough, but Animal Crossing is very cute, and it's just so cute. It's very much my style, I think. Bronwyn says, we dug out the old Nintendo and a Nintendo Wii, and it has been lots of fun. Absolutely. Were you like Piper as a kid? I think in a way she is. I remember saying to my mum, oh, I can't get this child to stop reading to go to sleep. Like she's up at all hours of the night, just reading. It's all she wants to do. And my mum went, well, I wonder where she got that from. And I was like, oh, really? Was I like that? And she was like, you were awful. I was like, oh, I guess I don't remember that. And I loved arts and crafts, but it's so different to what we had. Like I would have always drawn, I guess. Yeah, drawn things, but she doesn't really draw a lot of things. What's kind of sad is that I think one of the reasons she doesn't draw stuff a lot is because she is convinced that like she gets very disheartened. Like, I'm never going to draw like you, Mummy. I'm never going to be as good as you. And I always say to her, well, I've got, 30 years on you, honey. Like, you shouldn't compare yourself, obviously, and all that jazz. But, like, and then I always say, well, I'm never going to be able to play computer games like you. And then she goes, I'll teach you, Mummy. And I'm like, I don't really want to learn. That can be a Daddy and Piper thing. And I'm fine with that. Ruth says, I've known Lesley since we were 11. Ruth and I went to school together. Secondary school together. Yeah, I know. That's nuts. All right, so I'm using my 3mm deep foam tape that I have in the store. Oh, Ruth, here's a secret. I am looking about getting some Heffy doodle tape. Exciting. All right, so I'm actually gonna stick this on. So that I can get everything all centered up. Like that. I've known Lesley since we were 11. She was like Piper. I don't answer that statement. Oh yeah, Amanda, I know you also bought some tape as well. So I have sourced someone to do some packets of Heffy Doodle tape, and we're looking at sort of smaller in size this way, but it's still going to be 3mm deep, but instead of like 20 meters on that roll, it'll be 10 meters, so it can ship nicer. And what have I just done with my, oh, there it is. What was I going to say? Oh yes, and then the strips, like the strips that I have, that's like a sheet of paper like this, a sheet of foam like this, and it's cut into strips. I'm thinking about that as well. But they need to send me a sample so I can check how sticky it is and if it's actually going to stay put. So watch this space. How exciting. All right, let's get some sequins in here, and these ones look so pretty, so I'm gonna go for that. I'm pretty sure these are from Honeybee, and I'm pretty sure these ones are called something like It's a Boy or something to that effect. I'm gonna see if I can add, I can add these little tiny hearts, can't I? And maybe a few seed beads, because I love a seed bead. Love a seed bead, me. Maybe some of these like silvery white ones. And there is some blue. I don't have an awful lot of blue. I'm not going to put them in. I like little diamondy things, which are super cute. So let's add them in too. These are cool. Kind of bigger. Hopefully they're not going to get smooshed and stuck. Nice. Crash Bandicoot got addicted whenever my children were little, says Yells. I'm pretty sure my Crash Bandicoot was one of the ones that my primary school friend Mandy, her brother had on the PlayStation, which was probably the PlayStation 1, not even PlayStation 2, whatever. And we would play it a little bit. I was never any good. Yay. Okay, let's cut this out. How are we doing for time? We're on 10 o'clock. I'm not sure if I'm going to go all the way to midnight tonight because Craig hasn't got any presents, sad. So I was thinking I might try and make him some 15s. Now, some of you might not know what those are, and some of you might remember that I've probably spoken about them before. 15s is, well, I like to call it a Northern Irish delicacy. It's a treat. A Northern Irish tray bake, I guess, is probably the correct term. Put this one away so that I don't lose it. And poke out the rest of these. I remember that one, and Spyro the Dragon and Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. I remember those two. But I never really got involved in them. I think I was on a slightly different generation. Like my brother would have had a Commodore 64 or a Spectrum or something like that. And I would have played a little bit on that, mostly just so that I could spend time with him, because I was like my brother's biggest fan. And then I guess the next thing was probably, we never had a PlayStation, but we had a Nintendo 64. But it wasn't mine. I remember my brother playing GoldenEye. Was it GoldenEye? Is that what it was called? Oh, reliving our youth. I was too busy out on my bike and my roller boots to worry about computer games. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. All right. Let's try this again. tweezers, I think. And I'm using the glossy accents because it tends to grip a bit better on the acetate, by the way. So did I tell you that I think we're probably going to get Disney Plus tomorrow? Piper and I have the plan to claim that it's part of Craig's birthday present. Even though really it's for us. We actually went through a phase of, it was around about Christmas time or something. We had like Disney music on or something, and Piper kept saying, "What's this from? What's this from? What's this from?" And we were like, "Duh, Pocahontas, duh, like come on, that's Mulan." And she's like, "I don't remember these." "You have definitely seen them." She's like, "I don't remember any of these." And I was mortified, scandalized, and wanted to kind of disown her a little bit. So we're like, we should watch a Disney movie once a week until something. I can't remember. We were like, until such and such time we should watch it. And then, of course, there's like no Disney movies on on Netflix or on Prime. Hey ho. Okay. Let's see. What else could we have on here that's babyish? All about a bambino. Hey buddy, do you want up on the chair? Want up on the chair? Good boy. My puppy. You're my boy? You're the best boy. You are. I suppose we could have like a present or something like that. Oh, Yells says, what slot do you have tomorrow? I'm not doing a stream tomorrow. There's other people doing a stream tomorrow with the World of Heart. So for those who maybe don't know what we're talking about, last Saturday I took part in an event called the World of Heart, and it is like a 24-hour live stream of crafting. So lots of crafting. And last year they did 24 hours solid, but this year what they're doing is splitting it up so that it was 12 hours last Saturday and then 12 hours this Saturday, because well, quite frankly it's a bit hardcore to have 24 hours, and I think people wanted to watch like most of it, if not all of it, but then they just, you know, had to sleep and such things, you know. Can I make him his shell kind of a creamy color? I think. Maybe a hint of yellow. To tie in some of those colors that we put in the background. I think I might go for like gray spots on here. Little W1 and a W3. Nice simple colors. And then I want him to be blue. So BG000. And then BZ00 probably. And I'm going to bring in a little cool gray at the bottom. And then blend it out. Oh, he's so cute. We love Cusco. Yes, that was definitely one of the ones. We said cheesy me no likey. And Craig and I had this like little spit going on, like, and also squeak, squeaker, squeaker, squeaking, squeaker, squeaking, squeaking, squeak, squeak. She wasn't getting any of it. But we actually have that one on DVD, but we haven't yet pulled it out. Oh, I love Cusco. It is pretty awesome. There is a World of Heart Facebook group if you want to see the lineup, or head over to Tiffany Solorio's channel for the info. I don't know whether the World of Heart Facebook group is it public, Amanda? Do you be knowing? Do you know what's kind of funny? How much we don't know about our own family. So here's the thing. Miss Cragg, which is Piper's teacher, in an email that Piper had said, and emailed all the kids, oh no, I moved it by accident. That we're actually living through our own little piece of history, and perhaps you would consider writing a diary or something like that. And they said, oh, this, you know, it's comparable to living in war times. And Piper said to me, did you guys live in the war? No. And she said, did Nanny and Granda, did they live in the war times? And I was like, no. Because I know my dad was born in 1950. And then I said, but I'm pretty sure my Granda was. And she was like, was he? I was like, I actually don't know. My Granda Hoey, which is my mum's father, died the year before I was born. And growing up, people didn't really talk about him, I guess. Like, certainly whenever of an age where I would remember, it's not something that people talked about a lot. And I remember there being medals and this like a walking stick with a silver thing on the, like a knob bit on the top, and it had some sort of engraving or something in it. I don't, my memory is very, very blurry, but I remembered it, like, seeing medals and things like that. And I said, I think my granda was in the war and he was like a lieutenant or something like that. Anyway, so I said to my mum, because I phoned my mum yesterday to check in. I'm trying to be better at checking in. And I says, was Granda Hoey a soldier in the war? And she was like, no. And I was like, I don't know where I got the information from, my memory. And she said, well, actually, and then she started telling me that my nanny Hoey, so my mum's mum, her father was in the First World War, and he got injured and was sent home. And I think she said he was in the Somme, and he got sent home, and then 2 years later he had my nanny Hoey. So if he hadn't got injured, I said to Piper, if he hadn't got injured, then he would never have been sent home, and he wouldn't have had nanny Hoey when he did. She was like, but then they wouldn't have had nanny, as in my mum, and then they wouldn't have had you, and then I wouldn't exist. So yeah. So yeah, it was just crazy the way that I never knew that. And she said actually the medals and stuff that I would be remembering were from my granddad's uncle, yeah, who was a major in both wars, and he's loads of medals and things like that. I was like, that's really cool. So we've got Hello Baby, and we have a little dino down here. I feel like I need something else to balance this out. Let's see. We could have a pram. It's very small. And we could have like a balloon or something. What do you guys think? We could just put like a love heart there. Let me have a look through my stash, see what I can come up with. We've got little like grass poofs, little poofs of grass, that could work. I'm not sure that's the technical term, but anyway. We could do like a palm tree if we want to do a palm tree, or we could do two. We could have a mummy dinosaur, or a cake. Or what else? I don't think we want a bunny. We could have a tree stump, but I don't think I want that either. Ocean animals aren't going to work for this. We could have like a stone thing. Pasta, I don't think that's going to work. Have a puddle, a balloon, a little like Christmassy tree thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think another dino. You think maybe a dino? Like a mama dino. This one's cute. I think they look nice together. And I'll kind of look like he's looking up. We could even have two of these guys. Maybe. Maybe what I'll do is I will remove the eye on this one. And then I can do just like a dot eye for variety. Variety. See what it's like anyway. The proud parent, says Louise. Absolutely. So we'll have to go for like maybe pinky tone. Which I think will be cute. And yeah. And maybe the dad should be, should I stick with blue, or do you think I should go for like a greeny color? Maybe a minty kind of green. Will be cute. I like the pram. Looks like it just popped out of the pram in the shell. We can maybe put the pram behind the parents, like it's far away. My hair is like sticking to my face. It's all static. How do you stop your hair from being staticky? Nice. Let's give him an eye. He's like, I'm proud, but I'm also kind of scared, because what do you do with a baby? Which I think is probably, you know, what happens whenever you're a dad for the first time. Not that I have experience of being a dad for the first time, but I know what it's like being a mom, and for the first time the mum comes out, and I think there's definitely that, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing, but I also think there's a very strong, okay, let's just do this, okay, that worked, okay, let's just, but then I think for dads it's probably kind of harder in a way, because you have to support and you have to just let mom get on with it. You have to let mom get on with it, but then be there if she needs you. And there's some things you just aren't going to be able to help with, or aren't going to be able to do. So that's got to be tough. All right, little dino mommy and daddy. See what you look like. You could at least look at your wifey. Let's see. I feel like I want his head to be the other way. Like, yeah. We made this. I wonder if I could stamp him the other way around. or turn his head around. Oh, I kind of like that too, though. That looks kind of cute. But I'm going to make him more blue. Going to make him more blue, definitely. Not liking the green. Messing with my color scheme. Still kind of green. I'm gonna have to go for B00 instead of B000. He's working fine. We'll make him work. Yeah. Mama and Dada are there. And little baby. I think that's super cute. All right, let's stick them on. I'll put the shell down here. He's just cracked out of. Ow, that was out. And let's pull back the release paper of this. Nice. Gonna stick that on there, smoosh it down. And before I finish, what I'm actually gonna do is add some glossy accents to the foam. Because I really like the way that the foam word looks. And the glossy accents is dried on there. All right, so Oh, you know what I didn't do though? I didn't do the inside of the card. And now I can't until that's done. So until that's dried, I just need to pull this back a little bit. Because it's gone down into the little nook. I'm using a pin just to pull it around a bit. Because the accents has a habit of traveling where it wants to go and then not going where you want it to go. And once it kind of breaks the banks, it's hard to rein it in again. But if you just use a pin like this, you can usually rescue it a bit. All right. So there we go. We've got one card. I don't want to shake too much, and the glossy accents will go weird. But there you go. So cute. Let's put it up here in my drying rack. And I'll make a quick card. I think I need to take off my jumper though because I'm getting too hot, so bear with me a second. Put you guys on mute for a second. All right, I am back. So let's make a card for Craigie. And let's tidy up a bit first so I can actually get to all my supplies. All right. So we'll leave Eli over there so that we have him whenever we want to do the inside, if you've got time at the end. I'm actually going to make a quick card for Craig. And then probably call it a night because I need to go in and make those 15s. And also play Animal Crossing for a bit. What? All right. So let's trim this down. So I've got 5.5 by 4.25 here. I'm going to take some ink blending tools and I'm going to another reason why I probably can't go on all night tonight is because Piper has done streams, my batteries need a little bit of TLC. This one we used earlier and I don't think it's fully charged yet. So Might not get the full whack on it. We shall see though. So we've got a little wilted violet going on here. Artline says, I'm making a card with the You're Weird and the cityscape. Yay! And I'm going to get, what's the little one called? The other purple one. Shaded Lilac. That's the one. And I think I'll go for the blue in the middle, tumble glass in the middle. Although it's accidentally been greenified, so it's got a little bit of green going on in there, but that's fine. And then Shaded Lilac. For this bottom half. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of do like a balloon kind of shape. And I think I have a balloon shape in my honeybee set. So let me find that one. Where would it be? Where would it be? Over here. Sentiment folder, sending you. Bear with me a second, please, Ranger, just wait. It might be a 4x8 stamp set. Let me check them, they're bigger. The bigger ones over here. Okay, that's weird because I know that I had one. So where would it be? Balloon stamp set, come on. Little Pops. Welcome, baby. Be a dear friend, Zen Floral, Curious Kitty, Sentiment Builder. There we go, celebration box. Okay. So in this one, we've got a number of balloons. And I'm going to use I don't know what I'm going to use. Maybe a selection of both of them, actually. I kind of want it to be more balloony shaped. cannot think of any other balloonies. Let me see. We've got a small balloony. In here. I think it's too small. You know what? If in doubt, draw it. Let's get some tape on the go. So what I want is a balloon shape, not a pencil to be seen in all of the craft room. C'est la vie. We'll go for a pen, and we want kind of bigger. Kind of like this. Yeah, okay, perfect. We've got some balloonies, and we'll just do the little tail at the bottom. I know what my next stencil is going to be. And I'm going to go ahead and extend this out to the side just for handles, for want of a better word. And I'm going to add some balloonies to this. And I'm going to use the same colors that I've already used. I'm just going to darken them up a bit. Oops, needs a bit darker. Let's see how this works out. Yay! So dark purple up here. Hey, Clement. And I do want to have an overlap, but I think I'll have the overlap down here. So we want blue in this middle section. So is anybody else out there crafting tonight? Anyone on YouTube, or some people watching on Twitch here and Facebook? Anyone else getting crafty tonight? Okay, let's pull this off. Yay! Okay, so this is where I want to do my overlap, I think. I think about here. And once again, continue on with those kind of tones. So at the bottom, we've got the shaded lilac color. And then tumble glass for this section in the middle. And I want to make sure They get a nice edge over there as well. Overlap it a bit. Clement says, I'm not because it's 11:44 where I live. Ah, it's 10:44. So I'm guessing you're in Europe somewhere. Clement on Twitch. And Suze Gray says, I'm working on my jigsaw puzzle. What's your jigsaw puzzle of, Suze? It's a hard one. She just finished cooking dinner. Nom nom nom. I'll have some shaded lilac over here at the bottom. Bronwyn says it's only 8:45 here in Australia, and the rest of my family just woke up, so no crafting as yet. Awesome. Oh, Amanda has a question for you guys. Does anyone have a suggestion for the next Heffy Doodlers challenge? So Amanda looks after the challenge. She has the task of doing all that fun. And is the challenge still open for March? I can't remember off the top of my head the date that the entries close. I know that the winner will be announced next week or the week after, I'm not even sure. Anne Grosset says, in the UK, it's the UK where I am, so 10:45, hoping for a crafty day tomorrow. Yay! Sue says, farm animals dressed in clothes from a clothesline. Oh, cute. That's adorable. All right, so we've got a little balloonies, which is cute. And let's have a, I feel like I want to have my bear, because I call Craig Bear. Let me see. I don't think, oh, we did get happy birthday on this. We could do happy birthday. Oh, we could do happy birthday, and it kind of looks like the strings. That might be a bit weird. I'm not sure yet. Let's give it a go because it might be cool. I don't think I've used the happy birthday one yet, so that's exciting. Happy birthday. And I'm just going to go rogue and use my Distress Inks, even though Distress Inks are not normally wonderful stamperers. Yeah. We'll do second generation stamping happening here. So I'm going to stamp it once to the side and then once down the line here. Down the line, that's the name of the stamp set, by the way. So then for this one, I'm actually going to put it behind this balloon here. So I'm going to take this guy that I almost threw away and put him right over there. And one stamp. Oops. I messed that one up because I only stamped it half the way. Nice. And I'll need to do the same here, I think, with this one. So this one, I'm going to go for Wilted Violet at the top, going into Tumble Glass a little bit further down. Happy birthday to you. Sherry says love in the background. Yay. awesome sauce. All right. So I wonder if we could have some sort of a, it's going to have like a thing that you pull out, but I think it's going to be too long, to be honest, to pull out that long. So I like this as it is at the moment. I think we just put one of our little bears on it. From Unbearable Without You. It's still one of my most faves. Maybe we could put him in a love heart or something. Let me see. Paris says going green or interactive theme. Yes, it's still open till April 5th. Okay, cool. So if you're interested, you can go over to the Heffy Doodlers Facebook group and join in with our challenge. Hi Vicky, Human Gamma Bomb is here. Woohoo! Sherry says love the background. All right, so this we could either go for this one or we could go for this one. This one's my fave. And I call Craig Bear, so it's apt. And I'm thinking we might go for some, what we could do maybe is either cut out the love hearts or just cut out this and then have it still in there. Yeah, I quite like this idea. Okay, well, let's go for this. I want to have a frame along here but just emboss it. So let's get my Imperial Stitch rectangle dies. And I'll go for I might even go for, the second one. The second one down like this. Yee, so beautiful. Like so. So we're just going to emboss this one. Let's use some Heffy memo tape. So those of you who are looking for Heffy memo tape, we're out of stock just now, but I did get a notification today. It might have been today, it might have been yesterday, I don't know. Everything's, days seem so long these days, like so long, and you don't get anything done. I got a notification yesterday or today saying that they're on their way. So do not fear, they will soon be here. Oh, Human Gamma Bomb just gave me this awesome emoji. I see you said you've been crafting all day. Sounds like you could be costly. New ideas, new products for the rest of us. Well, earlier Piper and I were crafting, and oh, that didn't work. I obviously was missing a shim or something. Earlier Piper and I were crafting because we were crafting little cards for people in the community. I'm not sure how many of these I need to put in. I always get really confused with the sandwiches of my Gemini Junior. I never got confused with the Big Shot. But this one confuses the heck out of me. But I won't use the Big Shot anymore. Well, that didn't work. In fact, it looks like it's just ruined everything. Okay, plan B. Let's see what we can do here. The edge got caught, I think. And I always get too much pressure. What I need to do is figure out what the sandwiches are and then write them down. That would be helpful. Okay, let's just cut this out the way it's supposed to be cut out. The sandwich is supposed to be. We're on a rescue mission now. that's actually ripped where the stitching is. I might have to go smaller. Okay, let's go for just cutting it down. Get the dog in first of all. Hello, Woofer. He's doing that thing where he comes in and spends some time with me, and then he's like, I'll go see what Dad's doing. And then, yeah, you're boring. I'll go and see what Mum's doing. Yeah. See what that Mum's doing again. All right. So we've had to cut that down quite a bit. Sad for me, but so be it. It'll be fine. Sue says, I've been living out the metal shim in the Gemini unless it's super intricate. Oh, interesting. So tell me what way you use it then, Sue. Do you have a cutting plate, the plastic plate, and then the die and the card and a cutting plate? I don't really have any intricate dies at all. Cute. I thought the Tim Holtz 3D embossing folders trashed my plates. I put them in the oven to flatten out since HSN never got replacement plates until last month. I've heard really positive things about putting them in the oven, but you just have to be patient with it, I think, is what I heard. That's what Sue says anyway. Okay, so we had a little bit of a whoopsie, but we're back on track. I might actually layer this up onto some, either a light purple or a light blue. Let me steal this over here and see what I want to go for. I'm really liking this subtle tone. I think that's kind of cute. I'm going to go for it. Let me measure this little beastie before I start cutting willy-nilly. So that would be about a 5-inch wide. And just over 3 1/4. This way. Hopefully that will work. If not, we'll soldier on. I think that looks cute. Pardon me. Amanda says, I was talking to a friend about the Gemini the other night. She tapes all the plates together except the bottom plate and the metal shim. She says she doesn't always use the shim. So I actually spoke to one of my friends who's in the Crafters Companion design team. And I said to them, please, 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 can you please just talk to Crafters Companion and tell them, can they just make one plate? I just want one plate for the top and one plate for the bottom. I would gladly use or spend money on buying a plate, like a sandwich that is just for cutting, and a sandwich that's just for embossing, and a sandwich that's just for whatever else, because I nearly 99.9% of the time use this for cutting, and I hate having to juggle them. So I actually might just go ahead and do that too, Amanda. I think that whoever your friend is very smart. Absolutely very smart. Cutting plate, plastic cloudy plate, the magnet, cutting plate, plastic plate, magnet, die face up, paper and paper. See, I always put it through the other way around. I always put the paper down and then put the die on it, so that it cuts down rather than the blade cutting up. Shouldn't really matter, should it? All right. I still like it. Let's see what we've got here. I think I'll need to. Do this. IB Elf says, stopping in to say hello. Looks like I've missed out most of the show. That's all right. Mariska says, hi everyone, just got in. We've already made a card and I'm just making a very quick one here. Just in time to hear about the Gemini. My magnet mat got totally destroyed. Oh no. Very disappointed. If you contact them, will they replace it? Sometimes they can be quite good like that. Loving this. Oops. Hi everyone, says Cynthia. I wanted to ask a community question. What is the best eyelet or grommet tool to buy? Me personally, I would recommend the We Are Memory Keepers. What's it called? Something, it's not the corner chomper. What's it called? We Are Memory Keepers. Might just be the eyelet tool, I'm not even sure. Oh, that's gonna bug me so bad. Help me out, friends. Is it called the We Are Memory Keepers eyelet tool? Anyway, it's pink and it's by We Are Memory Keepers. And it's super, the big bite's like the U-shaped one like this, isn't it? I'm talking about the one that's like a pliers. That's the one I have. I guess it depends. If you're using it for like mini books and things, then you might want to go for the big bite. The crocodile, there we go, thank you. I knew that as well. Silly me. Yeah, that would be my bet. Yelzyel says you can't beat a manual machine. You mean, I don't know whether you mean a manual eyelet machine or whether you mean a die cutting machine. Let's make Mr. Bear. Wonder if I could draw him like an Xbox controller or something. Make it more Craigie-like. So Ricky, it's Craig's birthday tomorrow, which is why I'm trying to do a last minute card for him, because I'm the worst wife. He normally gets a store-bought one, but yeah. There we go. I'm not going to give him pink ears because I don't think Craig's ever had pink ears. I'm going to give him gray ears. More masculine ears. Maybe I should give him like a beard, seeing as he's all beardy at the moment. The crocodile. Yeah, that's the one. Cynthia says, I saw it on Amazon, but it doesn't come with the eyelets. But it doesn't come with the eyelets because the actual I was going to show you, but mine's in my toolbox. The crocodile actually has got different size things. I was going to say attachments, but they don't come off. So you can like scroll through different sizes. So you can do lots of different sizes with them. So no, it doesn't come with eyelets, but eyelets, like you can get eyelets anywhere. It's so good compared to other things on the market that I wouldn't use that as a downside. Does that make sense? Mr. Bear. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna put you on mute a second. Get a tissue. Pardon me. In the bin. All right. Let's also give him a gray nose. No, a dark brown nose. I will have to give him rosy cheeks though, because that's the rule of all the cute things. I think tomorrow for Craig's birthday, we're going to be playing an online computer game. I feel like it's called something Original Sin. I don't know anything about it though. But instead, we normally have our friends Mark and Helen over for birthday shenanigans and board gaming, etc. But seeing as that's not going to happen in lockdown. Thank you for the blessings. Mariska says, I've been playing with your cat stamp set this evening. The color blending didn't go that well. Just gotta practice, dude. That's the thing. Even now, for me, sometimes the color blending doesn't go all that well. Like here, I've definitely gone over the lines, but everything is fixable. There we go. You never even know. Okay. Yay. What does an Xbox controller look like? You have an Xbox controller? So I feel like they've got like a doodah coming down here and a doodah coming down here. And then they kind of dip in the middle at the top, I think. And there is a circle with an X. And there's maybe some buttons here. And there's a... Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna get everything in here that needs to go in here. There's a D-pad. Okay, so it's not an Xbox controller, but it is some... Oh, thank you, Human Gamma Bomb. That will do the trick. So we're not going for D-pad. We're going for joystick. Okay, that'll do. And we'll go with a little X in the middle. I'm gonna go with some circles and okay, there's this, that doesn't look right. That looks like a really old Xbox controller with like the D-pad is actually a circle. I'm just gonna go for a D-pad. And then nobody can tell me that I am infringing on copyright. Doesn't look anything like that, but hey, it'll do. So let's see. Craig has one that is silver and gray. Piper, of course, has a Minecraft pig controller. Actually, Craig's has got blue buttons, like metallic blue buttons or something. So we'll go for blue. I'm gonna just draw in tiny bumpers. There we go. It'll do, it'll do. And even though it should be green, I'm gonna give it a blue. I'm gonna get roasted tomorrow for not being factual. But hey ho, at least it's cute. Thank you, Accident Pro 1994, for saying that it's definitely cute, even though it's not accurate. The Xbox controller. And the good thing is, Xbox controllers that we have anyway are wireless, so I don't even need to put a cable on it. I can just put it in the bear's hand. Awesome. Maybe I need like a I need to put like beer or something. So he's holding an Xbox controller and beer. That would be the best birthday ever, huh? It's also slightly out of proportion, but we're fine with that. You're gonna be fine with that. I have a wine bottle. Do you think we can turn a wine bottle into beer? Happy snappy Crocs. I think I need to make it less tall. We might be able to make it work. I love the background colors, beautifully soft colors. Isn't that the Fable Legends controller? Quite possibly. Seeing as that was his game. Okay, so I'm going to just go to like here. And I feel like, I mean, I'm no alcohol expert, but I feel like a beer bottle has a label that goes all the way around, not just one that stops halfway through. Might just be easier to start this drawing from fresh, but I've committed, so I'll go for it. What does beer look like, guys? I don't even know anymore. Okay, let's try again. Ricky, what does beer look like? You think it looks perfect? I feel like it needs to be more something. I'm not sure what. Like fatter or something. Maybe that's too fat. Accident Prone says, actually, that's not too bad. Do you think this one? I think I made the thing too big. You have a beer in the Lucky Friends. Yeah, but that's like a tankard, and that's just not Craig's jam. Love the balloon background, says Yells. Looks like you've used a proper stencil. Yeah, well, balloon stencil is obviously going to be coming out in the next collection there. Snow marker or foam on top. Oh yeah, for the like tankard, that would be awesome. Maybe it's milk. Yeah. I don't know about UK beer. I don't know about that UK beer and sticky tape. Okay. Okay. Let's just go for this one, even though it looks a little funky. I'm fine with weird. I actually quite like weird. So, we're gonna go for like a bottle green or something. It's beer green. Beer bottle's green. I feel like it might be green. I also got roasted the last time I tried to colour in a wine bottle, and Craig said it looked more like a ketchup bottle. To be fair, it totally did. Okay. I feel like we're going to go for a yellow label. And maybe some writing on it. Got some small chameleons. So I'll put some like scrollies on it. That'll make it look more beery. Beer. I'm just going to write the word beer. Oh, I shouldn't write beer. You didn't drink beer, it's a lager. Oh, ruined everything. Oh well. You'd be like, what are you giving me beer for? I thought it was time for you to man up, Craig. If they aren't now, maybe it's milk. I mean, you write beer on it and boom, it's beer, right? Exactly. I should have written lager. Lager. This is how this whole stamp company thing started. I was like, I want a something. Just tell him lager wouldn't fit in the, I like it. Just tell him that lager wouldn't fit on the label, so he had to get beer. For sure. I'll just say, went to the shops and because of this whole isolation thing, there was no beer. All the beer aisles are empty. Okay, let's stick these on with a little foam. Foam-a-loma-loma. This is fun. Of course, if Piper sees this, she might decide that she wants to make Daddy a card, and So there might end up being a live stream tomorrow. Seeing as she's getting quite into them. Panic buying lager. Love it. I'm sure he'll love it as it's handmade. He'll love it no matter what. Because he's a good egg. New little skinny one up top here. Just need a stack of board games at the bottom. We're done. Oh, too close. I'm actually going to take that one off and put the skinny one on. And then he can hold it a bit better. I reckon. Oops. There we go. What's not to love? Best birthday bear. So what have we got? I've got bear. We could do happy birthday bear. I think that would probably work, considering I call him Bear. Happy birthday, Bear. All right, I need to make sure that I don't stamp the word or the letter Y. And I'm gonna go for, what am I gonna go for? I think maybe we'll go for the Distress Oxides today. And I feel like we'll go for the Shaded Lilac again. Oh, I've done the wrong one. I need birthday. Oh, happy Bear Day. Oh, that would work too. Nah, let's just go happy birthday day. Bear, I'm committed. Oh, looks like the stump needs a clean. Okay. Nice. Okay, birthday is done. And happy, happy, happy. Mariska says, it's beautiful. Thank you, honey. Yay. Of course, I should be using my husband die. Okay, now I need to mask off the L and the Y because it says barely. Yay! Should have done a slice of pizza as well. Everybody loves beer and pizza. Apart from me. Woohoo! The birthday boy is gonna love it. Color the bottle green or brown, says Yels Yels. It's green and I'm liking it. I think it's good. I think we're happy with this. All right. Here it is. Here's the finished card. I love it a lot. I'm really liking the background that we did, and I think that definitely that has to be a stencil. And I love the colors as well. Even though it's really subtle, it's not too like babyish or anything. It just makes it a fun color combo, I think. Okay, let me bring down the other card that I made tonight. I'll zoom. So I can set it down and not put my finger in it, hopefully. Got Hello Baby for baby Eli, who was born on Wednesday. Yay! All right, you guys. Sarah Louise says, Lesley, it's fabulous, and Craig will definitely love it. And Mariska says, great, thumbs up, he'll love it. Ah, thank you. Right, guys, I'm going to love you guys and leave you, and I'm going to go inside with my dog and get some cereal and figure out a plan for tomorrow, and if I'm going to make a cake, maybe a chocolate cake, I don't know, and maybe some 15s. If he reads beer, he's being too critical. Don't worry. That he probably will read it and probably will comment, but only to laugh. But I'll tell him that there was no larva in the shops. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay home, stay safe. Bye. Oh, I lost my mouse. Bye.